What is up guys, it's XX Modern Warfare here and welcome back to another episode of R-Jtag Tutorials. So in this video what we're going to be looking at is how to install Black Ops 2 Zombie mod menus. So GSC mod menus for zombies this time. I've already done a video on how to do it for multiplayer and I'll put a link up on screen now that you can click on if you want to see how to do it for multiplayer. But this video is pretty much a copy and paste of that video. There's not much different that you have to do to get a zombie mod menu installed compared with a multiplayer one. But there's a slight difference at the end and a lot of you guys are requesting this video, so here we go. So what you're going to need is the Black Ops 2 GSC loader, and I'll put this in the description. You're going to need a zombie mod menu to test out. I just got this one off 7sin, so I'll link it in the description. You can use any zombie GSC menu that you have. And yeah, so you're also going to need the game extracted to your Xbox hard drive or to an external hard drive or a device on your Xbox 360. If you don't know how to do that, check out R-Jtag Tutorials episode 4. I'll have that linked in the description as well. It shows you how to extract a game to the Xbox hard drive, so you have it like this. And I'm going to be using Xbox 360 Neighborhood to transfer the files across. You can use FTP, you can use transfer over using a USB stick if you don't have a network connection. That is totally up to you. So the first thing we need to do is extract the GSC loader. This is the same one from the other video, so just go ahead and copy all of these files over to your desktop. Once you have done that, open up your game directory. And what you're going to want to do is copy these files over. Now the first thing we need to transfer over is the title update file, which is provided. You have to copy the extracted title update. So this is the title update file extracted into all its individual files, and that's what we're going to be putting into the game directory. You can't just install the title update normally by downloading it from Xbox Live when you launch the game, or from Aurora if you've added it into Aurora. You need to use the extracted files. So anyway, they're provided for you, so it should be fine. So all you need to do is copy all of these files, but not the two folders. Very important, you don't copy those two folders over straight away. And you want to go ahead and copy all of these files into the root of your game directory. Just yes to overwrite if you have any files that it needs to overwrite. And once those files transfer over, you want to go into the load folder on the title update and then go into the load folder on the game directory. And then copy these two files over to your game directory. Just replace any if it asks to overwrite. So then go back, go into the stream folder on your TU18, go into the stream folder in the game directory, and do the same thing. Copy the files from the title update into the game directory. Yes to overwrite. Okay, so once you've done that, that's the title update transferred over. The next thing we need to transfer over is the tesseract.dll and the default mp.xex, which has been modified to launch the tesseract.dll. So you want to copy these two files over into the root of your game directory. On a little side note here, the files that I have provided are only for the English version of the game, and that can present kind of a problem if you're using a different language version of the game, like say Spanish, French, German, or some other language version of the game. Then the files I've provided won't work for you because those are for the English copy. So if you do have a different language version of the game, then you can download that language title update from xboxunity.net. Just download the title update for your language and then extract it using Horizon, and you'll have the same kind of extracted files that I have that you can use to update the game with. However, the default mp.xex, the modified one that launches the tesseract.dll, that one unfortunately I believe is only for the English version as well. So unless you can get ones that are pre-patched for other languages, then you might just have to install the English version of the game to get the mods running for you. And finally, the raw folder, and all you have to do again is just copy this whole folder over to the root of your game directory. As you can see, I already have it in here, but you would just drag it straight across and you have it in here. So once you have it in here, normally if we were going to do, say, a multiplayer mod menu, all we would do is we'd go into maps, MP, game types, and then we'd put our .gsc files for the mod menu in here. And for zombies, it's very similar. All you have to do instead of putting it in game types, is you need to create a new folder in here. And a lot of the time the mob menu will come with the folder, but you can create a new folder in here called game types, but this time underscore ZM for zombies. That's all you have to do, and then put your .gsc file for your zombie menu in this folder instead of the game types folder. So if it's a multiplayer menu, it goes in this folder. If it's a zombie menu, it goes in this folder. So we'll go into our zombie menu, and if we go into here, you can see that maps mp, it's already got the game types underscore ZM folder there for you. We're going to open this up, and we're going to go into game types underscore ZM. I'll have to extract it to the desktop first, because it won't let me extract it straight over to the console. And then I'll just copy the client ID.gsc file in here. So that's how we install our zombie mob menu. We put our .gsc for our menu in the game types underscore ZM folder. So it's Black Ops 2 raw maps mp game types underscore ZM. And that's it. That's how we install the mob menu. So as you can see, if you've already watched the multiplayer one, you can see that this is literally the same, exactly the same thing, only slight differences. So I'm going to go over to the console and show you guys it working, and well, hopefully working. And one thing you do need to note though is not all zombie mob menus work with all the zombie maps, especially the DLC maps. Some mob menus for zombies are map specific, so they'll only work on specific maps and not others. So I'll show you that, guys, but let's go ahead and move over to the console. Okay guys, so it launches us into the multiplayer menu. First thing we're going to do, of course, is go straight into zombies. And from here I'm going to go straight into just a local game. Obviously you can play local or system link if you're offline. You can play on Xbox Live if you have a stealth server and you're online. So I'm just going to head into local, and I'm going to start, and I'm just going to launch transit to be safe, because a lot of these mob menus don't actually support, I think I just said this before anyway, before I started recording the game, but yeah, basically a lot of mob menus do not actually support certain maps, which kind of sucks. It would be nice if they would support every single map, but I guess that must be difficult, but whatever. We'll just see if it works on Town. Town's a pretty safe bet, a map that comes with the game, so we should be fine. Let's test it out on here. And there we go, right there we've got a little message in the bottom left. Press left trigger and right stick to open the menu. So left trigger, right stick. Oh, okay, we're drinking a perk bottle. Hey, and there we go. Okay, so we got the mob menu up, so how do we actually... All these mob menus have different controls for... Ah, okay, so it's basically up and down on the D-pad to scroll up and down. I guess it's A to select, and... Okay, not B to go back. Would be nice. Nope. Y, X. Okay. Alright then, so the controls for this menu are D-pad up and down to scroll up and down, A to select, and X to go back. And then to close the mob menu, you just go back out of the main menu with X. And that takes us out of the menu. So that is basically it. That's how we've got that menu working. Now, just to show you to prove the point here, a lot of people will probably think that the mob menu is broken because it won't load on other maps. Now this can happen. It really depends on the map. I've seen mob menus that work specifically for only one map. Like, you might get a mob menu that's only for Origins, or a mob menu that's only for Mob of the Dead, or another map. So, or ones that are only for the default maps for the game. Now this menu, I'm not sure if it'll work on other DLC maps. We'll see. We'll try. Well, let's try Mob of the Dead. See if it works on this map. Give this one a shot. And yeah, okay, there we go. It just kicks me out, so it doesn't support this map. Either that, or there's something wrong with my game. That could be a possibility, but I don't know. I've used other menus that have worked fine on Mob of the Dead, so I assume it's the menu. So yeah, basically a lot of mob menus only work on certain maps. and this one does not work on Mob of the Dead as it appears. But yeah, if you wanted to play a mob menu on a certain map, look for a mob menu that is compatible with that map, essentially. So yeah, that is basically it. That's us installed a Zombie GSC menu on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies. So if you liked the video, go ahead and leave it a like. I really do appreciate that, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already and you want to see any future videos that I upload. And yeah, comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
When my beat drop, I make you girl. Every day I'm shuffling.